Hi, everybody. Happy and healthy New Year to all of you. And welcome to this podcast for the week of January 4th. And as always, a pleasure to have the head coach of the UTSA Roadrunners women's basketball team, Luby Lichonczak, and the Roadrunners hoping to snap a 4-game losing streak. This week, they had a very tough 2-game road trip in North Texas and Rice. They lost a very tough one to Rice on Sunday, January 3rd by a score of 49-48. Luby, I thought that was a really close call, especially Crystal Chittermere's shot that stayed on the rim for a couple of seconds, then it went in, and I thought maybe the pendulum would swing the Roadrunners' way. Unfortunately, things didn't pan out. A very tough loss, but at least the team really competed hard down the stretch.
I was pleased with how we competed. Not going to comment about the call. You expect things like that on the road at times, so you got to overcome that. You got to play to get it done throughout the game, and I thought we had a few lapses during the course of the game that allowed us to be that close. But for the most part, I see us improving defensively. I was concerned about that about a month ago, and we really turned it around, and now we just got to clean up our offense, and I think we'll be in great shape.
Could you detail a little bit further on what you liked about the defense?
No.
Okay, as long as you get the results, that's fine too. But anything else you like besides Akuna Olanu's offensive rebound display, where she had 11 rebounds in one game, 8 off the offensive glass, and we discussed that is her specialty.
She's relentless, and that's what we need from her. She moves, she's aggressive, she's relentless, and that's what you have to be as a rebounder. I didn't mean to cut you off about our defense, but I've got a defensive scheme that I want to keep under wraps. I know our opponents look at the podcast because I'm so entertaining, so we don't want to give away any secrets.
Well, there's no secret about it, as the Roadrunners are happy to be back home. They've yet to win the game on the road. You have UAB coming up on Thursday as well as Middle Tennessee on Saturday, so hopefully the team will get it going again. I've seen some good signs, especially from Tisha Smith's offense, especially doing a good job in the paint, but hopefully Nyaja Mitchell-Cole can get it going again.
Well, Nyaja is maybe one of the top defensive players in the league. We always put her on the top opponent, and she normally comes through for us. So she gives us that. And her offense will come around. She's a young lady that strives to be perfect, and sometimes you can't be perfect. You just got to go out there and play. So she's got to relax a little bit more offensively, and that will come from her. And I'm excited for the type of conference season she's going to have.
Well, besides the continuation of the Conference USA play, naturally these games are really important, especially with 2 months left to go in the season. I'm sure you try to stress that a lot to the team. Now that the pre-conference is over with, it's down to the nitty-gritty, even though, like you mentioned to me, you'd like to try to get into the tournament and succeed in that. But, of course, you have to have that bridge to go there first.
Well, we're in the tournament. Everyone goes, so we're in there. You're playing for seeding. Obviously, you would prefer a better seed, but my mindset is we got to get better each and every week, and I see us doing that, so I'm pleased with that. Offensively, like I said, we will strike on the right mix, and we'll get that done. The defense is coming around. Like I said, I'm pleased with it. Our defensive schemes I like. Our combination of defenses I like. So going forward, I'm very optimistic.
Kasia Kiedrowska has really picked up her game. There were 2 games where she combined for 20 rebounds, 14 in one game. And whenever her rebounding might not be as much as those 2 games, I really thought her shooting has really picked up. She's been able to find her shot in the corner, and she's been consistent with that.
For the most part, yes. She loves to shoot the ball. We like to get her the ball and for shooting opportunities, so we'll continue to look for that for her.
What do you look forward with the upcoming games against UAB and Middle Tennessee? What do you expect against those opponents?
Well, they're very tough teams. UAB was really rolling until this last game. Middle Tennessee, I believe, was the conference favorite. So we've got 2 difficult challenges ahead of us. Anxious to see how we perform against the both.
Any other things that you discussed during practice to prepare for these upcoming games?
Not as of yet. We haven't practiced for those teams as of yet. We just got back last night from Rice. We took off today. We basically just came in, shot some free throws, lifted, and we'll get back to work in earnest tomorrow.
I'm sure now with the spring semester being a week away, at least it gives the team a chance to focus a lot more on the basketball before they continue with their academics, but at least it's something that we know they need right now, and with this slump that they're trying to break out of, at least they'll have an advantage with more time.
It seems to be. As coming in here, I saw a number of players in the gym working on specific things, working on game shots, and that's what you like to see. If they bring that on their own and with that type of enthusiasm, that's what you want. So I'm pleased with that. In terms of school starting again here in a week, I'm excited about it. We finished last semester with above a 3.2 team GPA. Very proud of that, very proud of our team being that focused academically, and I look forward to hopefully even doing better than that this academic semester.
How do you evaluate the play of the bench as well?
Well, as a coach, you normally look on bench scoring at the end of games, and I believe we've outscored every bench we played. So we've got a lot of people contributing, which is good. Tournament play is about having a deep squad and being able to play game after game after game. So if you've got kids that can contribute one day and then someone else the next day, yeah, it's better for your team.
Luby, thank you very much again. On a personal note, happy and healthy New Year to you and Mary Ann, the rest of your family, many, many more. And looking forward to this coming Thursday, and we get off to a new start.
Wishing our fans a happy New Year, safe one, and looking forward to seeing you at our games.
Thank you very much, Luby. And that's Luby Lichonczak, the head coach of the UTSA women's basketball team. Don't forget, a pair of games coming up. If you can make it out here to the Convocation Center in San Antonio, we look forward to having you out. And it's going to be on Thursday, January 7th at 7 p.m., and it'll be the Roadrunners against UAP, and then 2 days later on Saturday, January 9th, it'll be the Roadrunners of Middle Tennessee for a 2 p.m. tip-off time. If you can make it out here, great. If not, we look forward to having you listen on the broadcast on GoUTSA.com. This is Stu Paul saying thank you very much for tuning in to the week of January 4th on this podcast on GoUTSA.com, and we look forward once again to talking more basketball.